The third insight I see happening here in this passage is that the secret power of lawlessness, though presently restrained, is already at work in the world. Verse 7. That is so important for us to grasp. The secret power of lawlessness that is going to one day be fully expressed in this man of lawlessness, who's empowered by Satan, who brings carnage to the earth and persecutes God's people. And if you don't take his mark, you die. That's going to be the full expression of the power of lawlessness. But Paul says that power is already at work in the world, though it's presently restrained. See, the thing about evil that we've got to understand and get through our mind is that it's covered by goodness and practicality. Things that seem logical and sensible. I mean, we see this at work in society today, this secret power of lawlessness that looks good but is rotten to the core. For example, using legitimate concerns or arguments about quality of life to hide the reality of euthanasia. To use language of personal privacy and choice. I mean, what warm thoughts are those? To obscure the fact that abortion involves the destruction of human life. Or using terms like adult or mature audiences only to describe entertainment that's dark and immoral. Adult and mature? That's the description of adult and mature? Really quite fascinating how we mask this. How political figures and nations and even thugs use Christian symbols to legitimize their unjust and oppressive practices like apartheid or militarism or imperialism or colonization or racism. Positive, warm, Christian, living terms have been used to mask all of that evil all throughout human history. Or the business world, using abstract language of cost-benefit ratios and analysis to obscure the fact that what is really being discussed is a trade-off between human lives and safety on the one hand and greater profits on the other. I mean, when you start generalizing and abstracting people, then evil routinely deceives us into choosing courses of action that result in harm and even death for people as a matter of public and corporate policy.